Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Barberville schools have decided to close for the rest of the week after 3 different illnesses worked their way through the entire student body.
And as the flu and other sicknesses continue to spread throughout the Commonwealth, Governor Beshear is urging employers to help sick workers stay home.
Plus, Governor Beshear is urging Kentucky lawmakers to vote on a bill that he says will help nearly 2 million Kentuckians with their health insurance coverage.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. It is 6:32. I just took that away from you. I'm sorry. It is Wednesday, March the 4th. I'm Will Puckett.
And I'm Lacey Roberts. It's okay. Again, I was laughing and being awake. So.
No, that's we prefer you to be awake.
Yes.
It's a difficult thing to adjust to, but Lacey, weather is supposed to be gorgeous again today, and that's should have everyone excited.
I'm excited because, getting out of here a little bit earlier, you actually get time to enjoy the weather. So knowing that it's going to be nice is actually a plus.
Yes, let's bring Brandon this morning. And Brandon, if people are paying attention to your forecast, which I hope that they are, they're starting to recognize that a lot of the cameras that you're bringing up are having sunshine a little bit early in it.
Starting to see some light earlier, but Jimmy Cliff said it best, and Lacey will probably get this reference. The other kids in here in the studio probably won't. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Hey, I didn't know. Listen, you youngins don't know that. Lacey and I are a little on the older side. That's right. Let's take a look at those temperatures this morning as we start out the day here on this Wednesday, and you'll see 32 in Somerset this morning. That's the cold spot along with Jonesville, and 45 in Jackson. That's our range this morning. So that's anywhere between 6 and 18 degrees colder this morning than it was this time yesterday. You are going to have a little bit of patchy frost on some of those cars and some of those colder areas, so keep that in mind this morning. I had a little bit on mine. I think Will mentioned he had a little bit on his a little earlier this morning. Your 12-hour planner takes us up to 65 today. We had a few more clouds into the mix as we head deeper into the day, but again, I think it's still going to be a nice mild day, a little bit breezy at times as well. Lacey?
Thank you, Brandon. And Barberville Independent Schools did not have canceled classes many times this year, especially compared to surrounding schools.
Yeah, definitely. WYMT's Hannah Reynolds talked to officials at the Knox County Health Department that say there are several reasons why students are not showing up.
Parents like Tammy Owens get a little panicked when their kids get sick.
She actually did have the stomach virus last week. So we had to go through all of the disinfectant at our house to keep everybody else in the house from getting it.
And right now the health department is hearing that story a lot. Since Friday, it's keeping attendance low at Barberville schools.
Because they are with each other so often, and so when one gets sick, it passes it.
But not just for the stomach bug.
And we had lots of parents call in and lots of verifications for strep and the stomach bug and the flu.
So school is called off for the rest of the week. But for some of the staff, it's business as usual.
Every day, our custodians or support staff, we take time to clean desks, wipe down handles.
But the few days off is giving them the chance to do a little deeper cleaning.
This is a mist machine. It has disinfectant in it, and we can use it to spray down cafeteria, classrooms.
All in the hopes
that next week when we come back, hopefully our kids will be healthy.
And ready to hit the books come Monday. In Knox County, Hannah Reynolds, WYMT Mountain News.
All Barberville Independent schools will be out until Monday and will be using NTI days until then. And just a reminder, you can find up-to-minute school closings on our website, WYMT.com, as well as the handy-dandy WYMT News app.
Officials in Lexington, excuse me, we hear the dog barking from our pet stomach. That is coming up, so stay tuned. But officials in Lexington report another flu death this season. This is the 5th death reported due to the virus. The Lexington Fayette County Health Department says this victim was in their 70s and had other health conditions. The department insists the best way to fight the illness is the flu shot.
Well, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear is encouraging employers to offer paid sick leave as the flu and other sicknesses continue to be reported around the Commonwealth. He also mentioned that health officials are still monitoring Kentuckians at risk for the coronavirus. At one point, 122 people were under examination. That number is now down to just 12. Right now, the governor says people should stay focused on the flu.
It's better to have a couple people that you're paying paid sick leave than to shut down your facility for 2 weeks, which would be a possibility.
So far, close to 80 Kentuckians have died from the flu this year.
And Governor Beshear says Kentucky lawmakers need to vote on a bill that he says will help nearly 2 million Kentuckians with their health insurance coverage. Beshear says the House Bill 21 would prevent health insurance companies from denying coverage for pre-existing conditions. One attorney in favor of the bill says her yearly health costs were more than $31,000. Right now, the bill has not been called for a vote in the House Banking and Insurance Committee. The sponsor says she has not been given a reason why.
New changes to what's required to vote are a step closer to becoming law. The Kentucky House advanced their version of Senate Bill 2 yesterday. It's called the Voter ID Bill, and it would require most voters to show a photo ID to cast a ballot. The House did make some changes to the Senate version, one of which would allow poll workers to vouch for the identity of those they know.
And actress Jennifer Gardner was in Perry County yesterday. Perry County School Superintendent Jonathan Jett posted on Facebook that Gardner and Mark Shriver would say the children stopped at R.W. Combs Elementary. He says they discussed ways to work together to meet the needs of students. Another post on Facebook said Gardner visited Tiny Tots Learning Spot in Bonneman.
More than 20 Gordman stores held their grand opening celebrations in Kentucky yesterday, and one of those is right here in Perry County.
And I was at that ribbon cutting ceremony, which meant so much more than opening a store.
3, 2, 1.
Here in Perry County,
You got a chance to win a $50 gift card.
this Gordman's is one of 24 other stores opening Tuesday morning.
I think it's going to spark other people moving to the area.
Zach Lawrence, the new director of economic development for Hazard and Perry County, is excited to see the momentum the new store opening brings.
Whether it's a big name brand chain or a little mom and pop shop, we welcome all that in Hazard and Perry County.
Not only providing more opportunities to shop inside the county, but keep money local, as well as keep our young people here for career opportunities.
We want to make this place a place where the high school kids can go away to school or go here to the community college and get their degree and come back here and stay.
Like Keisha Campbell.
$50 gift card.
Campbell started as a sales associate in this same building in 2014. Only then it was previously called Goodies.
Here it is 2020, with the role that I wanted.
Now at the age of 25,
Are you finding everything okay?
she is the store manager, a goal she did not think was achievable.
Coming from a small town, usually there's not a lot of jobs here, but the fact that I was able to stay in my hometown and get the job that I've always wanted, it feels really good.
Managing 22 employees and needs at least 8 more to complete the store's merge.
Oh, I've got a great team. I've got a lot of high schoolers. They work hard.
And at each of the grand openings, Gordman's will donate a $1,000 check to a local school. Hazard High School was that recipient. And some other locations where Gordman's opened yesterday include Harlan, London, and Paintsville. For a complete list, you can head over to WYMT.com.
And at the Gordman's grand opening, Lacey spoke with the new economic development director for Hazard and Perry County, Zach Lawrence. Lawrence mentioned his excitement for being in Perry County. He will work with officials of both the city and county, where he says he just wants to bring the area more positive momentum going forward.
My role is going to focus on working with existing industry here in Hazard and Perry County to foster growth and discover ways that they can do more business or do business better, more efficiently, as well as working with new business to recruit them to the area.
Lawrence previously served as a project manager at the Kentucky Cabinet for Economic Development, which is the primary state agency for job creation and investment in Kentucky.
Chilly start to this Wednesday morning, 4th day of March, but we're going to continue to see temperatures climb and quickly as we head deeper into the day. 32 in Somerset and Jonesville. That's the bottom end of our range. Irvin back to 32 as well. And then you see Jackson there at 45. Pikeville's at 44. Lots of 30s though across the region this morning. And you go across the state and regional view. 46 in Nashville as our friends down there continue to pick up the pieces this morning. Still 38 missing in Putnam County. So thoughts and prayers go out to them this morning. 35 in the Tri-Cities. 33 Cincinnati, and 40 back toward Owensboro this morning. Your out the door forecast for us here at home. Sunny skies and temperatures will climb into the 60s by this afternoon. Guys?
All righty, Brandon, thank you. And thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning.
Coming up, we'll have a pet in our studio looking for a good home.